don't know why I thought I could fit grown-up Chucker, but grown-up Tots worked. Pokemaniac Steve. Whoa. Where did you get that? Where are all the starter Pokemon chilling out to that, like, only Pokemon professors can find them? They gotta be somewhere out in the wild, don't they? Or are they just raised in captivity and breeded? How did Professor Oak keep his 3 things? Because he didn't know how to breed Pokemon. That wasn't a thing that was discovered until Generation 2. I don't understand Pokemon. It's a whole pile of nonsense sometimes. Alright, Scoot. You may be paralyzed, but you're still better than everyone else, so... Come on! I say that jokingly, but I actually firmly believe it's meant to be Cubbone, because it's a cub. It's not... What's a cube? A cube is a square. It's not a square, it's a Cubbone. But everyone calls it Cubone. I've always called it Cubone. It's also absolutely 100% is factually, not just a game theory, it is a baby Kangaskhan. That's another thing I'm not getting into right now. Maybe I'll talk about that later. Hit me with your best shot! Why don't you hit me with your best shot? I really need to pee. Like, really bad. But I kind of want to get through Rock Tunnel first. Oh, I just had a moment of like, why is Onyx going first? Right, I'm paralyzed. Fired away! Oh, he actually finished quoting the song. Oh. You were impressing me, but then you stopped. Fire away, fire away. Is that the same song? I don't know. I don't know that song well enough. Or those songs. Who knows? I don't. Almost out of Wack Tunnel. Wack Tunnel. Oh, the camera even panned. That's not something I'm used to. What do you have? Insert witty joke about people named Oliver here. Oliver Twist. Oliver Twist. It's a good example of a good story that was incredibly poorly written. And I know that's one of the many things that I say that's probably going to be a really bad, unpopular opinion, but have you read the actual book by Charles Dickens? It's like a 400-page story that could have been like 10 pages. Like, you read for like page after page after page after page, and he's just rambling. He's just making his sentences incredibly long and complicated because he was literally getting paid by either the word or by the letters. So he legitimately like filled it with filler content, just making huge rambling statements that had nothing to do with anything, and just like paragraph after paragraph of nothing actually happening and nothing worthwhile being said, and like, it's a really good story. And like, thanks Charles Dickens for making it a story, because I mean, there's good movies about it, but if you try to read that book now in this day and age, Oh boy. Strap yourself in, because it's not an easy read. I had to read it for university, and whew. My professor was not, he was actually pretty understanding, because he loved it. Like, he loved Charles Dickens, and he loved Oliver Twist. And my essay that I wrote about Oliver Twist was about how this book sucks by today's standards. And he was pretty fair. He gave me a pretty good mark on it. He personally didn't agree, but luckily for me, he was able to put aside his bias and look at the points that I had made. Because, like, he's, didn't Charles Dickens have something to do with the dictionary, too? I don't know, I might be making that up, but, it's like he was sitting there with, like, a thesaurus the whole time. Just, like, an empty page on one side, and then the thesaurus in the other hand, and, just, like, every single word he's looking it up, like, what's the longest possible word? Or can I make it into multiple words? Charles Dickens. Dickens for Harambe. Get it? Because Dickens, dicks out. I'm lost.
It's an Onyx!
Hello, Onyx. I like you. Can you join my team party? It's not very effective, and that's a good thing. He's only level 13? Jeez Louise. Don't kill him, Scoot. Come on. I know that's usually what I praise you for. There you go. That's a good boy. Good boy. Who's gonna get a puffin? Not you, they don't exist yet. Maybe next generation, but... Pokemon, go! Oh no. Come on. Give me that Onyx, yeah. And I already got a name for him too. It usually lives underground. It searches for food while boring its way through the ground at 50 miles per hour. Wow, that's really suitable because he's a very long, drawn-out Pokemon who is boring. So I'm gonna name him after my good pal Charles Dickens. Chuck. But wait. Chuck's the name of one of the gym leaders in Generation 2. Confirmed my Onyx is a gym leader. Like I said earlier in this playthrough, it doesn't sound any stupider than things that people actually come up with. They're just drawn lines between two dots that aren't actually there. They put the dots there themselves and then they draw a line between them and they're like, see? They're connected! They're connected when I make them that way. Oh, Pidgey. It's been a while since I've seen a Pidgey. Do you have a rock move? Did I give you a rock move after? I did. Good job, past me. Oh, thanks. Thanks, present me. Hey, future me. Keep that in mind. This one. Just a big X. No. That's swell. Oh, that's swell. Alright, Ally McBeal. McBell, sorry. Actually, it's McBell. Whoa. I both can understand and not understand when people get frustrated with their name being pronounced wrong, because my name has... it's spelled wrong, basically. So people always spell it the correct way that my name is spelled, and I have to correct them and be like, actually it's spelled like this, and they're just like, what? But like, I don't get mad at people for spelling my name wrong, and I don't know where I'm going with that. I was talking about my ass. Rock Tunnel is going on for way too long, and I need to pee, and I want to get my new Pokemon on my team. It's like I'm looking forward to the future, not appreciating the present. When you're up on a rocky mountain like this, rock slides are a threat. Can you imagine boulders tumbling down on you? That'd be like, wow, total terror. You don't seem to be scared. Want to try using rock slide? Fuck yeah. What? You know what? I'm gonna stop thinking about it. I'm just gonna do it. Spontaneity. It's more accurate and more powerful than rock... whatever I just replaced. I just had a moment of like, maybe... what if I like get a better rock type Pokemon and I want to teach that rock slide? Fuck it. Brenda Mark 2. She's in my party right now. She hasn't let me down yet. Not really. I mean, maybe a little bit. But, fuck it, you know? It's only gonna make her better. In fact. Factual. No, she's pretty hurt. I was gonna put her in front to deal with the Zubats and stuff. But, go F yourself, Zubat. Go F yourself. Ooh, F word. Can we not fight? Oh, man. Oh, can you beat my power? I don't know. Most likely, yes. Dudley. Boy, oh boy, I sure hope you don't, Actually, no, screw that joke. I'm gonna reuse the same joke I've been using. Dudley? That's the name of, kid's mascot cartoon character, not cartoon, live action character. Dudley the Dragon! With his stupid, like, foam hand. Because his actual hand is controlling the mouth. I was too old for that show when it came out. Confirm this hiker is Dudley the Dragon. I want a Graveler, but I also don't want to train up a Geodude. Is that a logical way of thinking? I want the reward, but I don't want to work for it. Man. Yeah. Way go Scoop. Level 34. Man, that's not really fair. Venusaur is not only super effective against most of the gym leaders, but he also gets his final evolution a lot earlier in level than the other two starters. Because I'm pretty sure every other starter evolves at level like 36 or 38. I don't remember a whole lot of them evolving at level 32. Maybe like Meganium? Meganium? I don't know how you pronounce it. That's always been an interesting thing, is encountering other people for the first time and talking about Pokemon and just hearing how differently everyone pronounces all the names. Or like even between the show, haha, this show doesn't know how to pronounce Pokemon names at all. Pidgeot! Are you fucked in the head? Were you dropped on your head just before reading Pidgeot's name? It's Pidgeot. But then, you know, Pokemon Stadium comes around, and the announcer, who I assume is being directed by the guys who actually made Pokemon, and they're like, no, it's Pidgeot, pronounce it Pidgeot. Meanwhile, the anime is just running wild, making shit up as they go. And that's why I don't really like the anime. That's one of the many reasons why I don't like the anime. I still watched it. It was entertaining. Doesn't mean it's accurate, or that it's correct. Or that I appreciate all the nonsense it's bringing to the games. Why aren't these people fighting me? I just want to go home. I think it's time to use a ripple. Because my bladder's getting impatient with me. I've needed to pee for like 40 minutes now. But I'm just sticking it out for arbitrary reasons. I didn't press right. Stupid control pads. Like I've said before, make your control pads different buttons instead of having it connected. I shouldn't be pressing up and only up and then have it go right.
Wow, I found a pearl.
Is that foreshadowing? Because one of the next Pokemon games is Pokemon Pearl? Dana. I knew a girl named Dana in high school. She was really pretty. Everybody had a crush on her. But we also lived in a very small town where there was like I was gonna say a really low number, but I'm trying to be more accurate. There's probably like a dozen girls in our class, so it was kind of slim pickings. That's not to say she's not pretty, but I mean, if there's a lower, what's the word? There's some technical word for it. If there's a lower selection possibility, then you kind of lower your standards for what you deem acceptable. Also, she told me once that she had a Meowth and a Pidgey, so confirmed this is the same Dana that I went to high school with. Yep. I don't know how she did it. She must have been in contact with Bill or something, because she turned herself into pixels and made herself into a fictional character. And that's why I haven't seen her since high school, because this game came out shortly after I finished high school. So, there we go. Wow. Oddish. Oh, thank God.
Take that and be dead now, bye.
I'm out of Pokemon. Yeah, damn right you are. I don't even care what's over to the left. I'll come back later. Oh shit. Do I have to fight more trainers? Please no. Please no more. Huh? You're moving, so you're not a trainer. Alright, cool. Haha. Haha. Willie Styles. Coming at you from Lavender Town. Haha. Oh no. Oh man, shit. Shit. My repel wore off. It's awful. I'm gonna save it before I do anything else. Saving, don't turn off power, and the power goes out. That'd be fun, wouldn't it? I'd lose all my footage. I'd lose all my progress. Man, that would just be great. Haha. Alright, Chuck, what you got? Show me what you got. Hand in your resume. You got some rock throw, some bind, some tackle, a little bit of screech. Alright, what about you? You got some fighting type move. You also have some fighting type move. So which of you is the stronger? Ooh, Machop is the stronger. And he likes to toss grown-ups. The only downside is I'm not able to fully evolve Machop. Because I don't have access to that technology at this point. So Machoke would be the strongest I can make him, but I think Machoke is probably stronger than Primeape anyway. You're not even an option. Sorry, Brenda. Huh. Prevents recoil. Oh man. Can I teach him double edge? I mean, Onix is cool, and I really like Onix. I feel like he's one of those Pokemon that like everyone likes, but he's not that usable. Because as good as his defense is, everything else kind of sucks. And he's Rock Ground type, which is a terrible typing. 4 times weakness to so many things. So I'm kind of leaning more towards Machop. Here's another question: who am I gonna get rid of? Quincy is still useful for now. Orlando has my TMs or HMs. But I mean, arguably, I could just swap them out. Alright, I'm gonna do this. Just see how it goes. I'm also gonna see if I can teach Cut to anyone and not regret it for the rest of my life.
Let's see here. Let's see.
Ooh, Brick Break. Cut. Brenda's able to learn Cut, and so Scoot. Well, Scoot still does have Tackle, and Cut is better than Tackle in this generation. But then Scoot will also have Cut for eternity, which is not okay. It's just so dumb. Okay, I'm probably gonna regret this, but I'm just not gonna have Cut in my party for now, and just gonna see how this goes. I mean, haha, Willie Styles.